Well, we see not only ChatGPT, but we see Google and we see other large software companies using and distributing generative AI technologies. It takes a while for this stuff to be secure. You know, Microsoft has had notorious problems with their cloud security. Recently, there was a large intrusion of government email by the Chinese, stealing very sensitive information based on vulnerability in well-known, well-understood Microsoft software cloud products. So I think it's also reasonable to expect some of these newer products, some of these newer applications will have software, and there'll be new attack techniques against generative AIs that we haven't seen before. So I wouldn't consider this highly secure and like we've mastered it, but it is an important part of how enterprises are going to be developing software and intellectual property going forward.
I've got a question about that, because imagine a scenario where someone inside the organization has a divided loyalty and is actually working on behalf of a competitor or a foreign government and is querying AI to take data out of the enterprise and perhaps passing it along. Now, how does zero trust security work in that situation? Does it understand who a person is, what the queries are, and therefore what data they've acquired? Because it seems to me to be a little bit squishier, more difficult to understand exactly which data points have been accessed when there's AI kind of in between pulling different data points together and delivering an answer.
Yeah, with AI, with a lot of modern AIs, you're seeing this abstraction layer. So users don't necessarily know what data is being assessed, what data is being brought together, how the conclusions of the AI are being drawn. So it does make the job of security practitioners trying to detect and ferret out a malicious insider all the more difficult, all the more complex. And when you use terms like, you know, zero trust, I think what we're really talking about is layering in techniques, making sure that your security program doesn't rely on any one mechanism for its survival or for it to be effective. It would be the user and what entitlements and permissions they have. It's also what vulnerabilities exist in the environment. And it's the combination of things which can lead to disaster, but also which can provide compensating controls and overlapping layers to minimize damage and risk should you have a malicious insider.